being really irritable. I mean, you guys all know what I'm talking about. Do any of you, okay, are we alive here? I know, I'm the other side of the relationship. If you're unwilling to step into her mood and help her feel something deeper than her mood, if you're unwilling to do that, it actually shows your unwillingness to face challenge in the world. Because if you're up to anything in life, if you're up to anything important in life, you will face challenge. You will face the world saying no, facing the world saying, you can't have it this way, you have to do it this way. It's chaotic. If you want to do anything like important or great, even if you just want to have a family and kids, it's going to be chaotic. You're going to have challenges. You will have things up against you all the time. And if you're unwilling to face that challenge, just like, no, I'd rather settle for something less. I know I said I wanted to do this, but this is just way too hard for me, and so I'm going to go work for this office over here where, my day job. You're going to be that way with your woman. So even in the daily interactions with women, of being willing to step in, and this is not something easy I'm talking about here. I'm very aware of it. That's why we're not all, Gandhi and Trumps here. If this was easy, we'd all be doing it. This isn't easy. But in the daily practice of stepping into woman, stepping into your woman or the woman of the world, in the face of challenge, you grow your masculine integrity. The masculine integrity grows by challenge. It grows by challenging yourself. Women do not grow, the feminine, it's not women, feminine doesn't grow by challenge, you should know that. Feminine grows by praise. If you want to grow the women in your life, you start feeling deeper levels of her beauty and praising that. But for the masculine, it's challenge. By challenging yourself in the world, challenging yourself with women, and taking the world and woman deeper. Do you have a question?
Yeah.
Go ahead and stand up.
I have a quick question. This is in direct contrast to, the morning couple of slides which you showed, like James Bond, Pierce Brosnan, they all had, wrinkled eyebrows and tension all over their face. And right now you're talking of relaxation and other techniques, which are complete relaxation of body, mind, whatever it is. Mm-hmm. So what really is attracting women right now? Where am I? What am I going to do? That's my first question. My second question.
Are you questioning? I don't understand the question. Are you
Yeah.
questioning your attractiveness to women?
So in other words, what I showed him a shot of Pierce Brosnan, the one he's talking about, laying on a blanket, like holding a glass of white wine. I know Pierce is hot, right? Even though he's older. Oh, you don't think he's hot?
I don't watch television.
Yeah.
He's James Bond, okay? Come on. Anyway, no, it's an interesting question. In fact, I'm even thinking, is this computer on? Yeah, it is. Let's just see if we can pull it up and address it directly.
Can I go to the second question in between?
Sure.
No, I'm sorry. You can only have one.
All right.
Go ahead.
So Dave also talks of cocky and funny and busting women's balls, right? And you talk of...
I have a different feeling on that, by the way.
Yeah,
you hear what I just said about 15 minutes ago?
You can bust her
We're just
balls
not on the same
if you're
page
feeling
here, are
her
we?
heart. You can be humorous with her if you're feeling her heart. If you're busting her balls and you're being humorous with her without feeling her heart, you will come off as an asshole.
So...
And a man who can feel a woman's heart and be completely humorous and cocky, like, I want you and I don't need you. That is sexy. A man who can feel a woman's heart completely in the disposition of, I want you and I don't need you, is pure sexiness. But it takes heart connection. That is the key. I would take most of these concepts all this weekend and add heart connection to it.
And what he's saying is that that this kind of this conflicts. Like I'm saying, hey, if you look, one of the things we did, we had an exercise where we had 4 guys sitting up here, mm-hmm. and we rated them, I don't know how they all wound up being a 7, but their masculinity level, okay? And what we did is I said, okay, guys, what could they do to increase and decrease it? And for 1 or 2 of the guys, somebody yelled out, "Look mad." Right? And so one of the guys kind of looked mad. And his masculinity level went up as far as the group was concerned. Feedback. You want to clarify?
One more thing which I want to say is probably in all situations these things don't apply. Probably in a club you want to be like that, or when you're talking and you're more peaceful, you're leading like a householder thing, you want to be more, you don't want to hit on anybody like Brosnan does. Or what exactly, where do you find this attraction and where is the difference?
What is the question?
You know, I'm not exactly sure. I think he needs to rephrase. Say it again. Say it a different way.
So, according to do you want your man to be relaxed all time, any place, that's what is your goal?
No. Doing seminars, being a part of seminars all over the world, this comes up consistently with men. When women, we take men, we usually take like 7 to 9, we vote on, for women, who they would most want to marry or who they would most want to have sex with. And consistently what comes up when we describe the most trustable man in the room is feeling that he's both relaxed and awake. She wants to feel like you're both relaxed so you can feel her, and you could catch something at any moment. If something dropped over here, you'd get it. So it's both a relaxation and an attention, that you're not just like, hey, this is nice. Like just so relaxed in yourself that you're not really aware of everyone else. Like the typical stoner disposition, like, yeah, I'm relaxed. But if there's an emergency, a woman wants to feel what is sexy is a killer, heart connected. She wants to feel that any moment you're relaxed and you would kill heart connected for her. If there's a sound in the house when you two wake up, that you're not gonna be like, hey honey, you wanna check that out for us? She wants to actually feel that you're awake in this moment. If you're feeling the whole restaurant, let's say you're on a date, she's in front of you. You're both relaxed, you're feeling her heart, and you're aware of the waiter who's coming down, who's about to serve you both. You're feeling the environment as you're feeling her heart. This is a practice. So she wants to feel you both awake and relaxed. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it depends. If you're in the restaurant, it's definitely fine. But if you're in your own house and you're working and your husband is a scientist, say, and if you touch him,
are you a scientist? I'm wondering how this applies to your life.
No. I work at Taco Bell.
I want to know how this applies to your life. Not a concept, but for you.
Yeah.
How does this work at Taco Bell in your life? You can serve burritos both relaxed and awake to everyone who comes in.
You know, I suspect that he doesn't work at Taco Bell. Do you work at Taco Bell?
No.
Yeah, part-time.
You do? Part-time? Oh, it was so great. I thought you were joking around about it. I was so proud of you for...
No, I'm getting my PhD in orgasmic sciences.
So what is your question here? What's your real question? I already have that PhD.
You know what? I'm actually learning something from this. Let me get back closer to the one that already has the PhD in orgasmic sciences. You know what I'm thinking here? I'm thinking, because I'm very into evolutionary psychology and biology and behavior. And when I think about that look and what she just said, you know what the look is when you squint your eyes and you furrow your brow? That's the look of the killer. That's focus. And I don't think that guys, the pictures that I've shown you and that, I don't think that they have tension. I think that they're looking at something better. Because when you squint your eyes, you know what happens? Things become clearer. You with me? When you squint, things become a little bit clearer. You're looking at something that you want. I don't necessarily think that it's tension. I think that we're talking about the symptoms of it, in other words. And I think I just maybe had an aha. Hi. Love it when she looks at me that way.